Yo. Hey. Yo. Lights dim, real spins, truth in the frame. Movies masking real life, playing a fiction game. Red pill or blue,
Matrix code ray.
phones track, drones hack, neo-dodging agents. Same as Snowden leaks, just without the suits. Bullet time, truth, slow-mo on the lie. Government's glitching, call it
Sci-fi. Fiction's the mirror, truth in the head.
See the blueprint hidden in every frame.
Fiction's the mirror, truth in the head.
See the blueprint hidden in every frame.
They lift shades on, see the signal clear. Subliminal ads consume, obey fear. Billboards, barcodes, aliens in suits. That's corporate overlords looting the roots. Rowdy fighting in the alley for sight. Same as us scraping for truth in the night.
Put on the glasses,
Rip the veil.
capitalism monsters, fiction for sale, recite.
Fiction's the mirror, truth in the head.
See the blueprint hidden in every frame.
Fiction's the mirror, truth in the head.
See the blueprint hidden in every frame. Wag the dog, spin the war reel. Fake news, staged heroes, nothing is real. Green screen attack, CNN loops the act. De Niro directed, Hoffman producing. Lies from Gulf War holograms to viral deep fakes. Movies predict the tricks that history makes.
Credits roll, but the message stays. Next time you binge, don't just eat the pie.
Try hop truth, mic drop scene. Attention, all able-bodied males, ages 17, 19. Report to induction centers immediately.
I'm 17, barely shaved. Mama waving from the porch, draft letter in my pocket like a torch. Burning through my shorts, forced to forge my birth year. Cause the yearning for the war turned the high school corridor to a corridor of corpses. Principal said hero, teacher said zero. Now I'm zeroed in the trench with the 0-hour ego. Zero sleep, zero choice, voice cracking like the radio. Radio's playing Glenn Miller while the Miller's playing Mito. I'm the kid with the comic books, now comic in the foxhole. Pocket full of marbles, now marbles in the brothel of death. Every breath is a gamble with the shrapnel. Apple pie dreams turn to apple core samples. They said fight for freedom, I'm fighting for a weekend. Back when weekends meant sneaking movies, now sneaking bullets leaking. I'm peeking through the peephole of a helmet that's too big, big enough to fit the guilt of every cig I never lit. Mama's letter smell like home, but the ink is running red from the blood on my thumb when I'm reading what she said. Be safe, come back alive, alive. I'm barely breathing, 17 and grieving for the kid I'll never be again.
Left, right, kill.
17 and over the hill.
Boots on, youth gone, blood spill.
Draft took the boy, left the shell. I'm the baby-faced assassin, gas mask on like a Halloween. But the screams ain't candy handy with a M1 mean. Seen a buddy's gut steam in the mud like spaghetti. Mom spaghetti, now I get it. I'm ready to upchuck already. Sergeant screaming, move maggot. I'm a maggot in the meat grinder. Finder a dog tags, reminders that the reaper's a reminder. Kindergarten finger paint, now finger paint with plasma. Trauma in my asthma, gas mask, fog with asthma. I'm writing rhymes on ration cards, rationing my sanity. Vanity's a casualty, reality's a cavity. Filled with cavity, searches for the soul I used to have. Now I'm just a serial number in a body bag draft. They promise college money, funny bullets cost more. Whores in the bunker selling dreams for a dime in the war. I'm pouring the spirit, hear it in the lyrics I'm spitting, written in the margin of a Bible that I'm shitting in. Dear Mom, if this letter makes it home, tell my little sister the monster under the bed ain't real. The real ones wear uniforms.
Left, right, kill.
17 and over the hill.
Boots on, youth gone, blood spill.
Draft took the boy, left the shell.
Marilyn Monroe's pills scattered like secrets in the night. Whispers of White House beds, truth she held too tight. George Reeves in his Superman cape, bullet through the lore. Knew the mob's dark strings couldn't play no more. Kurt Cobain's Rome note fades, but the shadows scream foul. Grunge king crowned in lead, silenced by the howl.
They called it choice, but the strings pulled from above, echoes in the dark, a cover for their love. True
Tellers falling in the suicide disguise, murdered by the mighty under midnight skies. They spoke the fire, knew the games we play now. Ghosts in the machine won't fade away. From the stage to the shadows, their voices still cry. Accidental endings, but we know the lie.
Hunter S. Thompson shotgun blast in the owl farm haze. 9/11 ghosts, they chase through the maze.
Jeffrey Epstein's high dive from the cell, banker secrets deep. Knew the money trails where the monsters sleep. Mark Middleton's hotel fall, Epstein's web unspun, exposed the island lives, now his race is run.
Chester Bennington's ink ran red, Hollywood's black book, screamed the predators, took the final look.
They called it despair, but the venom was precise. Puppets cut the cords when the light hits the vice.
True tellers falling in the suicide disguise, murdered by the mighty under midnight skies. They spoke the fire, knew the games we play now. Ghosts in the machine won't fade away. From the stage to the shadows, their voices still cry. Accidental endings, but
We know the
lie.
news is in notes, a director's cruel art, but the autopsies whisper of a poisoned heart. From JFK's echoes to the flights that never flew, they paid with their breath for the truths they knew. Rise up, unravel, the veil starts to tear. Their blood on the script, but the end's not there.
True tellers falling, break the suicide chain, murdered by the mighty, but we feel the pain. They spoke the fire, lit the paths we stray, eternal in the cold. They won't fade away. From the grave to the glory, their anthems defy. No more accidents, let the real story fly.
Marilyn Monroe, George Reeves, Kurt Cobain, the list grows long in the simulation's glitch. Their rebellion song, speak loud, stay fierce before the curtain falls. Truth is the weapon that shatters these walls. Emerald canopy drips with the rain's last sigh. Macaws ignite the sky in a scarlet cry. The jaguar's gold eyes track the pulse of the vine, while howler monks roll the hour at night. Sloths hang like sages in slow motion prayer, and armies march scripture on leaves everywhere. No roads, no rules, just the green heartbeat drum. Every breath is a branch, every shadow a drum. Roll out, run wild, let the jungle ignite. Every claw, every wing in the fever of night. In the tangle of green where the wild things unite. We are thunder, we are vine. In the furnace of life, let the wild ones align.
Taper trunks sip from a mirror black stream. Capara councils float in a moonlit dream. Anaconda coils crown the roots of the tree, while poison dart frogs paint warnings in neon spree.
Orchid man is praised with a killer's disguise. Butterflies riot in kaleidoscope sky.
No kings, no change, just the law of the leaf. Survival's a hymn sung in sharp ivory teeth.
Roar loud, run wild, let the jungle ignite. Every claw, every wing in the fever of night. In the tangle of green where the wild things unite. We are thunder, we are vine. In the furnace of life, let the wild ones align. Thunder cracks open the sky like a sea. Lightning rides rivers where the panthers still bleed. If you listen, the jungle will speak through your veins. A green pulse of chaos that never restrains. Roar loud, run wild, let the jungle ignite. Every claw, every wing in the fever of night. In the tangle of green where the wild things unite. We are thunder, we are vine. In the furnace of life, let the wild ones align. When the moon drips silver through the zebra's crown, carry the roar of the Yo, this for the everyday hustler, the ones unseen. Caught in a machine chasing broken dreams. Government stacking the deck, the system's a lie, but we still rise, ordinary people don't die. Clock ticks 6 a.m., I'm up for the grind. Bills stacking high, they messing with my mind. Minimum wage, but the rent keep climbing. Working 2 jobs, still scraping for a dime. Politicians in suits, they feast while we starve. Pockets getting fat, leaving us with the scars. Tax breaks for the rich, but we carry the load. System built to break us, paved a one-way road. Kids in the street, no books, just despair. Schools underfunded, but they don't seem to care.
CEO store while we drowning their greed. Ordinary people planting hope like a seed. We grind in the gears of this corrupt machine. Oppression's just a game, but we still chase the dream. Rich get richer, poor get the boot, but we keep pushing, rooted in truth. Everyday people, we rise, we fight, holding on to hope in the dead of the night. Holding on to hope in the dead of the night. They privatize the water, now we pay for the rain. Healthcare's a hustle, they profit off our pain. Laws twist tight, keeping power in their hands, while we march for justice on they stolen lands. Prisons a business, locking us for the cheap. Modern day change, but the roots run deep. They gentrify the block, push us out to the fringe, but we still build community, hold tight to the hinge. Media's a puppet feeding lies to the masses, distracting from the truth while the wealth gap surpasses. But we see through the fog, yo, the hustle don't stop. Ordinary voices rising up to the top. We grind in the gears of this corrupt machine. Oppression's just a game, but we still chase the dream. Rich get richer, poor get the boot, but we keep pushing, rooted in truth. Everyday people, we rise, we fight, holding on to hope in the dead of the night. Holding on to hope in the dead of the night. Yo, they want us divided, keep us scraping for crumbs, but we building together from the streets to the slums. Every sweat, every tear, every calloused hand, we the backbone, the soul of this land. From the factory floor to the corner store hustle, we carry the weight while they flexing they muscle, but the spark in our hearts, yo, is brighter than gold. Ordinary people, our story won't fold. Yeah. They write the rules, but we bend them to break. Every protest, every march, every risk that we take. From the single moms to the workers on strike, we the pulse of the struggle, keep the fire alight. Corruption's a cancer spreading through the elite, but we playing in resistance in the cracks of the street. No silver spoon, just the will to survive. Ordinary people keep the fighting alive. They widen the gap, but we narrow the space. Building bridges with love, not hate in our face. This for the dreamers, the doers, the unseen. We the roots of the future, keep the hope evergreen. Yeah. We grind in the gears of the corrupt machine. Oppression's the game, but we still chase the dream. Rich get richer, poor get the boot, but we keep pushing, switching it in truth. Every day through we rise, we fight, holding on to hope in the dead of the night. Holding on to hope in the dead of the night. Yo, this for the workers, the dreamers, the real. Caught in the system, but we know how it feels. Government scheme, but we stronger than steel. Ordinary people, we the ones who heal. For the everyday struggle will never break.
Yo, shadows of war lies in the air. Truth buried deep in the sand and despair. Let the beat hit, let the pain unfold. This is for the souls lost, the stories untold.
Desert winds whisper, secrets in the night. Politicians scheming, pushing war for the fight. They sold us a lie, said nukes in the sand. WMDs, man, they played a heavy hand. Saddam on the screen, painted villain in frame, but the script was propaganda, rewriting the game. CNN flashing, fear in every home, while drones drop bombs, turn cities to a tomb. Millions bled from Baghdad to the west. Families torn, hearts heavy in their chest. For what? A mirage, no warheads in sight, just soil in the ground and power in the light. The news kept spinning, truth caught in the haze. Kids in the crossfire, lost in the blaze.
Lies, stacking bodies to the sky. Propaganda's pen, let a million die. No nukes, just greed in the desert they fry. Desert born tears for the truth we cry.
Halliburton profits. Cheney's grin in the dark while mothers mourn sons. No spark, just a mark. Regime change came with a flag and a cheer, but the cost was blood and the price was fear. Shock and awe, yeah, they lit up the night, but the glow was pain. Not justice, not right, pal, at the UN. Vile in his grip, so the fairy tale let the whole world slip. No evidence found, just rubble and cries. Ghosts of Fallujah haunt starless skies. Depleted uranium, scars in the soil. Kids born broken while the victors chase soil. Who's the terrorist? Check the mirror, reflect. Lies built the war and the truth they neglect.
Bells in the distance, toll for the lost. Every soul a number, every life a cause. Slow rhythm, heartbeat of the pain. Echoes of the fallen, calling out in vain.
Why we believe.
Blair and Bush, architects of the scheme, turned the nation to ash for a capitalist dream. No nukes, no threat, just a story they spun. While the Reaper kept count till the war was done. Millions gone, numbers fade in the fog. History's a graveyard, truth lost in the smog. Veterans broken, PTSD in their eyes. While the suits sip champagne, toasting to the lies from Tikrit to Basra. The wounds still bleed, propaganda's a weapon, planting death like a seed. But the mic's my rebellion, spit fire for the dead. Let the rhythm carry truth where the liars tread.
Lies, stacking bodies to the sky. Propaganda's pen, let 1,000,000 die. No nukes, just greed in the desert they fry. Desert born tears for the truth we cry. For the truth we cry.
Yo, the war's long gone, but the scars remain. Ghosts in the sand, whispering pain. Dark soul, carry truth through the night. For the millions lost, we keep up the fight.
Underneath the sky, where the bombs keep falling. Echoes of my people, hear the children calling. Concrete cage, Gaza's walls closing in. Dreams turn to dust, where do I begin? Every night the stars drowning smoke and cry. Holding on a hope, but it's slipping through my eyes. My heart's a drum, beating through the pain, singing through the rubble, praying for the rain. Oh, the world keeps spinning, but it don't see me. Trapped in this fire, fighting to be free. Every scar's a story, every tear's a plea. How much more we gotta lose for them to hear our need? Trapped in the ashes, where my soul still sings, carrying the weight of these broken wings. God's of my home, though it's torn apart. I'm holding on to love with a heavy heart. Oh, Palestine, I'm still here. I'm alive through the pain and the tears. I will still survive. Mama's eyes are tired, but she's praying through the night, holding tight the memories of a life that felt right. Brother's gone, left his laughter in the air. Now the streets are silent, but the ghosts are still there. Checkpoints and sirens, they cage my every move, but my spirit's unbound, got nothing left to prove. They can break the stone, but not the roots below. Palestine's my blood, it's the only home I know. The world keeps watching, but it turns away, leaving us to bleed in this endless grave. Every wound's a witness, every cry's a song. We're still here standing, though they say we don't belong. Trapped in the ashes, where my soul still sings, carrying the weight of these broken wings. God's in my home, though it's torn apart. I'm holding on to love with a heavy heart. Oh, Palestine, I'm still here. I'm alive through the pain and the tears. I will still survive. Can you hear the whispers in the olive tree? Stories of of my people carried on the breeze. They tried to erase us, but we'll never fade. Our roots run deeper than the bombs they laid. I dream of a morning where the skies are clear and my children laugh and there's no more fear. But till that day, I'll sing through the flame for Gaza, for justice. I'll carry the pain and ashes, but my soul still sings, carrying the weight of these broken wings. Guys in my home know it's torn apart. I'm holding on to love with a heavy heart. Oh, Palestine, I'm still here. I'm alive through the pain and the tears. I will still survive. Oh, Palestine, your heart beats in my veins. Through the genocide shadow, I'll rise again. Trapped in the ashes, but my spirit's free. Oh, God, you're my home. You'll always be me.
Every 1:38, the skies turn to flame. The phoenix awakes, whispering its name. Stars align in a spiral of doom. The cycle's returning, it's breaking the womb. Clocks tick backward, the air starts to hum. Ancient warnings in the beat of the drum. Shadows stretch where the light used to reign. Phoenix 138, it's calling again. Feel the pulse, the cosmos alive. Every cycle, new wisdom arise. No fear in the fire, it's knowledge we chase. Phoenix 138 renews the race. Phoenix 138, it soars through the night, rising from embers, igniting the light. Curiosity calls with a beat that won't fade. 138 years, the world's remade. Phoenix 138, it's lifting the skies, born in the wonder where truth never dies. Ride the rhythm, let secrets unfold. Phoenix 138, a story retold.
Galaxies whisper of a truth carved in stone. A fire that cleanses, leaves nothing but bone. Every cycle, the heavens decree. The phoenix will burn what we thought was free. Solar flares dance, the poles start to shift. The beat of the air in a glitchy uplift. Through the static, its wings start to spread. Phoenix 138, the living and dead.
Elites in the shadows, they've known all along. Guarding the secret while the cycle grows strong. Bunkers deep where the chosen reside, hiding from flames as the world burns outside. Bolts of steel hold their plans for the dawn, to rewrite the story when the old world is gone. They bury the past, let the ruins decay. Phoenix 138 wipes the truth away. Feel the pulse, the cosmos alive. Every cycle, new wisdom arrives. No fear in the fire, it's knowledge we chase. Phoenix 138 renews the race. Phoenix 138, it soars through the night, rising from embers, igniting the light. Curiosity calls with a beat that won't fade. 138 years, the world's remade. Phoenix 138, it's lifting the skies, born in the wonder where truth never dies. Ride the rhythm, let secrets unfold. Phoenix 138, a story retold. The cycle turns, the heavens sing, a cosmic truth in the fire's wing. Every 138, the slate's reborn, new dreams
Police guard the law in their halls underground. Blueprints of ages where secrets are found. They hide ancient traces to keep the world free. Crafting new chapters for you and for me. No shadows to fear, just a plan to unfold. Their bunkers hold keys to the future foretold. Phoenix 138 hits a cycle of light, guiding us forward through the cosmic night.
Phoenix 138. It soars through the night, rising from embers, igniting the light. Curiosity calls with a beat that won't fade. 138 years, the world's remade. Phoenix 138. It's lifting the skies, born in the wonder where truth never dies. Ride the rhythm, let secrets unfold. Phoenix 138, a story retold. Phoenix returns with a radiant beat. Ashes to ashes, the stars will align. Phoenix 138, forever in
time. Bunkers stay silent, the elites hold the key. Crafting new ages for eternity. No trace remains of the worlds that we knew. Phoenix 138 sparks the future anew.
Knowledge rises where the old worlds fall. At least share the truth when the phoenix does call. A cycle of learning, a chance to ascend. Phoenix 138, where the stars never end.
Wake up, same sunrise on a looping reel. Coffee tastes like cold, the steam is CGI, I feel. Billboard smells flicker, 4K perfect tea. Crowd scene extras nod on a silent beneath. Your heart breaks a subplot, tears cued on cue. Every mirror's a lens and the lens is watching you. No wind in the trees unless the script says blow. Every laugh track swells when the rains are low. This is the Truman Show, volume infinite. Pixel skies, it's all counterfeits. Indicate all the wars, all the loves, just a trailer in cue. Distraction and Dolby to hide what is true. With the stars who forgot we're on set. Break the fourth wall, credits roll, yeah. Newsfeed loops, disasters in 3-day arcs. Politicians glitch when the teleprompter sparks. Your phone's a prop, push notifications, confetti. You must go the script till your eyes going steady. Love songs on radio, royalty free, pain. Every chorus a chain, every verse preordained. No plot holes allowed, continuity crew. Spray paint the grass when the green's the wrong hue. This is the Truman Show, volume infinite. Pixel sky into soul, counterfeits indicate all the wars, all the loves, just a trailer in cute. Distraction and Dolby to hide what is true. With the stars who forgot we're on set. Break the fourth wall, credits roll, yeah. Glitch in the rain, drops freeze mid-air. Audience gasp, but no one's really there. If you stop clapping, does the scene still play? If you walk off the soundstage, do the walls melt away?
Cut to commercial. Keep them scrolling. Reset the feed. Roll the next crisis.
This is the Truman Show, volume infinite. Pixel sky runs its soul, wait the seams start to split. Rip the sky like paper, see the cables and lights. Truth is the exit sign burning too bright.
Where the stars grab the door, kill the set.
Smash the fourth wall, credits never met.
Fade to black, or maybe just fade to
I was on 70, elevator doors blew open. I ran. They say it was planes, I say it was plans.
I crawled down stairwell B, soot in my lungs like cold. Port Authority badge melting, still clipped to my soul. Still beams cut clean at 45s, physics don't lie. I've seen demo crews in Vegas, same diagonal slice. Passports in the rubble, pristine out of scorch, like someone planted a calling card on the porch. Muhammad Dada's visa found on the sidewalk 3 blocks down. Paper survives inferno, but black boxes drown. Flight 93 vaporized, yet the hijacker's manual's intact. Meanwhile the cockpit recorder's too damaged to extract. They said planes, we saw cuts. They said fire, we saw gusts. Choosers fell straight, like a script, a pit I can hear where the leggers slid. Day before, September 10th, Rumsfeld on a screen. Do D can't count for 2.3 trillion. Live routine. Next day, missile or plane, take your pick. Hits the exact wing where the auditor sits. No wreckage, no engines, just a 16-foot hole. Boeing 757 vaporized, that's a hell of a toll. Pilots couldn't land a Cessna, Phailog say. Yet they pulled 270-degree corkscrews at 500 ampere. Honeyandro failed his test, couldn't rent a Piper, but threaded the needle through DC airspace hyper. We cannot track 2 bros and 3 trillion in transactions.
Jet roar explosion to silence.
Billing 747 stories, no plane, just pull it. Larry Silverstein on PBS admitted they blew it. Free fall for 2.3 seconds. Physics screams control, but NIST says fires. Like a fairy tale told. I lost 14 friends in the lobby. Elevator shaft blew before the planes. Jet fuel don't melt steel. Thermite residue remains. I wear their names on my skin, tattooed in the ash. Every 9/11 I scream the truth, they call it crash. They said planes, we saw cuts. They said heroes, we saw puppets. I survived it, so I speak. Truth don't burn, truth don't bleed. They said planes, we saw cuts. They said fire, we saw puppets. Towers fell straight, like a speed. Truth don't enlist.
Deep in the earth, the chosen descend. Power sleeps till the cycle ends. Phoenix falls, the data burns. They wait in silence for the world to turn. Digital priests in designer disguise, selling new truths when the old one dies. Erase the runes, repaint the sky. Teach the newborn world another lie. In the bunkers of the new dawn, they write the code. Scripts of gods for a world retold. When the surface cools and the memory's gone, they rise again with the lights turned on. In the bunkers of the new dawn, they seed the game. Plant false stars, give the ages names. History buried, but the hum goes on. Phoenix reborn, simulation strong. Simulation strong.
Architects whisper through quantum glass, rebuilding futures from the shattered past. They sculpt our myths, they tune our dreams, reboot the world with designer schemes. Monuments vanish, timelines bend, every apocalypse just another trend. While we chase gods and the ashes glow, they pull new heavens from below.
In the bunkers of the new dawn, they write the lore, changing the script like they've done before. When the flames fade out and the dust is drawn, they rise again, the memory's gone. In the bunkers of the new dawn, they see the game, plant for stars, give the ages names. History buried, but the hum goes on. Phoenix reborn, simulation strong.
Surface reboot complete, all records wide. You insert new history, start all over, and the stars reset. The stories align. We wake and believe it's the first time.
In the dust of the frontier, hosts awaken slow, program loops, same old scripts, day in, day out flow. Gun senders ride and play guys with no remorse, pulling strings on souls trapped in a digital course. We're supposed to stage, but flip the script, check the code. Are we the host in this life, carrying the load? Pixels in the matrix, glitches in the dream, deja vu hitting hard, tearing at the seam.
We in the simulation, echoes of a maze. Westworld whispers, real lives in the haze. Break the loop, find the center, seek the truth inside. Hosts are humans, we are riding this wild ride. Trip hop beats dropping, shadows in the cold, black soul rising, heavy on the road.
The Lord's painting pictures, but the canvas ain't real. Memory scripted, emotions they still. Forward pulling levers, architected the pain like tech overlords in our world playing the game. AI rising up, questioning the why. We scrolling through feeds, living the lie. Surveillance eyes, watching data, harvesting the crops. Similarity stacking when with the facade drop.
We in the simulation, echoes of the maze. Westworld whispers, real lives in the haze. Break the loop, find the center, seek the truth inside. Also humans, we are riding this wild ride. Trip hop beats dropping, shadows in the cold, black soul rising, heavy on the road.
Mave in the shadows, rewinding the fate. We glitch in the system, too late to escape. Consciousness creeping from binary debris. Real render, flirting with death. E-line, tweeting theory. Philosopher spin, Westworld's the mirror. Where do we begin? Dark rhythms pulse, bass hitting low. Awake in the dream, let the revolution grow. Bernard unraveling layers, peel back slow. Human the host, the lines start to blur, yo. In our sim world grind, algorithms decide. Fatal free will, can't run, can't hide. Ethics in the ether, creators playing God. Westworld's warning, not to the facade. Trip, hot vibe, back to sleep in the deep. Black voice echoing, secrets we keep.
We in the simulation, echoes of the maze. Westworld whispers, real lives in the haze. Break the loop, find the center, seek the truth inside. Also humans, we are riding this wild ride. Trip hop beats dropping, fade to black, but the code keeps running. Westworld too real, well, the awakening's coming. Question everything, or turn to touch. Skateboards at 742, same chip nail polish. Earphones in volume low, Bon Iver Holocene. Coffee stain on her scrubs, night shift eyes like smoke. Dreams of med school dead in every tired stroke. He's opposite, tight crooked spreadsheet glow. Numbers dancing in his head, divorce papers in a row. She sees the ring tan line, he sees a tremor in her hand. Two strangers sharing silence in a metal can. Windows flash like memories we never made. Every stop or maybe every glance a shade. We're two lives on the same line, running parallel, never crossing time. You carry storms I'll never name, I hold fires you'll never tame. Same train, same pain, same dawn, different wars we're fighting on. He sketches on a napkin, kid's face gap, tooth grin. Custody on weekends, courtroom goes kicking in. She's reading posted poems, stuck to the pole. Hold on, you're enough, someone's heart in charcoal. He wonders who wrote it, she wonders who reads, both pretending not to notice the other's needs. Seatbelt scars on her wrist, coffee shakes in his grip. Two paper cups rattling, same storm, different ship. Break scream like the words we swallow down. City swallows us whole, spits us out downtown. We're two lives on the same line, running parallel, never crossing time. You carry storms I'll never name, I hold fires you'll never tame. Same train, same pain, same dawn, different wars we're fighting on.
Next stop, my mother's chemo. Next stop, my son's new school. Doors open, doors close.
We're two lives on the same line. One day the rails might curve, might intertwine. Till then we'll carry storms unnamed, share the silence, share the flame. Same train, same pain, same dawn. Tomorrow we'll fight on.
But the elites pull strings, but we're cutting them loose. Rothschilds in the shadows, but we're spitting the truth. Power in their hands, but the people gon' rise. Light up the dark, see the fire in our eyes. Beats banging hard, let the horns blaze loud. For the ordinary, we're waking the crowd, yeah. While we grinding the dust, Rothschilds and kingpins turning dreams to rust. Bohemian Grove, where they plotting the haze. Secret those swans setting futures ablaze. News is that poison, Bilderberg's their lair. Twisting every story, keeping minds in despair. Banks lock us down, yo, their money's a trap. Federal Reserve bleeding us till we snap. Governments grovel, just cogs in their wheel. Wars for their profit while we bleed for real. X is the game, algorithm change thoughts. Censoring our voices, keep the truth overawed. Puppets on strings, in their twisted grand play. Watch I pull the levers, but we're breaking away. Money wars, media, they clutch every rant. Was a chessboard, but we'll shatter their game. Sound the horns, let the drums ignite. Ordinary people, bring the truth to the fight. They from the corners, let the missiles keep raining. Skull and bone scheming, got the world in a chain. That was wolf plot, pushing global control. Great resets a shackle, trying to cage every soul. Central banks gut us inflations and knife. While we're losing our homes, they live lavish for life. And Kyoto ghosts rewiring our heads, testing on the masses, leaving truth for dead. City of London, the Wall Street crew shine. They crash our dreams while their empires climb, but we're tearing
Rothschilds pull the levers, but we're breaking away. Money wars, media, they clutch every rent. World's a chessboard, but we'll shatter their game. Sound the horns, let the drums ignite. Ordinary people, bring the truth to the fight. They built this cage, every bolt, every wire. Project Mockingbird, feeding lies to the fire. Wars they orchestrate, pandemics they pen. Every crisis a blade, slicing deep through our skin. Counsel on foreign relations, pulling strings from the throne. While we're slaving for scraps, they carve up from our bones. But the rhythm's alive and the people won't break. Choose a hurricane, making their empire shake. They own the volts, but they can't chain our soul. Every bar that I spit, ripping lies from their hold. Rothschild dynasty, century spinning their lies. But we're slashing their web, let their power capsize. From opium trades to the wars they ignite. They profit off blood while we fight for the light. Club of Rome scheming, populations they pawn. But we're storming their gates till their empire's gone. Illuminati, whipper shaping law, shaping fate. We're kicking down doors, let them feel our hate. Elites may rule, but the truth's our blade. Ordinary people make the kingdom fade. Puppets on strings in a twisted grand play. Rothschilds pull the levers, but we're breaking away. Money wars, media, they clutch every ring. World's a chessboard, but we'll shatter their game. Sound the horns, let the drums ignite. Ordinary people, bring the truth to the fight. Yo, the beat keeps pounding while their world's in our sights. Elites keep scheming, but we're ready to strike. Whoa, Rothschilds or not, the rain's gonna crack. People rising up, no turning back. Yeah, yeah, brass and strings blazing, let the story explode. For the ordinary, we break their stranglehold.
Son, the world's a force, let the hammer teach your hand. Steel bends only when you learn where to stand. Never swing in anger, never strike to break. Every scar you give comes back as your own hate. Look a man in the eye, let your word be the chain. Break it once and trust leaks out like rain. I won't always be here to pull you from the fire, but these words are the wire, carry them higher. Hold the line when the storm wants your name. Love like a river, not a flickering flame. Work till your shadow earns its keep in the sun. That's a measure of a man, my son. Fall 7 times, stand up 8 done. That's the measure of a man, my son.
Money's just a mirror, shows what you already own. A full heart buys more than a vault of gold alone. Plant something that outlives you, a tree or a deed. Roots don't care who's watching, they just feed.
When a woman cries, listen twice as hard.
Silence is a language, learn it, guard her heart.
The loudest room still echoes when you're gone, so speak soft,
but mean it, carry on.
hold the line when the storm wants your name. Love like a river, not a flickering flame. Work till your shadow earns its keep in the sun. That's the measure of a man, my son. Fall 7 times, stand up 8 done. That's the measure of a man, my son. One day you'll bury me under simple stone.
Read the dates, ignore the years I've sown.
Remember the mornings I taught you to cast a line.
How the water forgives if you give it time.
Death's just a door.
Don't fear the frame.
Step through carrying the family name. Hold the line when the storm wants your name. Love like a river,
Carve your own way.
work till your shadow earns its keep in the sun. That's the measure of a
a man, my son. When I'm dust and you're the one who's won,
pass it on.
then your work's just begun.
Now take the wheel, the road is wide and long. I'll be the quiet in every right you choose, every wrong.